Hello, and welcome to our Kids Talk Sports debate. I'm Yash, and here's Abe and PD. So, guys, what do you think about the Chiefs at Ravens?
Oh, this one.
Ravens win.
This
Ravens win.
one is so.
Ravens win by a lot.
I don't know what you guys are talking about because Lamar, Lamar Jackson, all he can do is run. Do you guys agree with that?
Oh, he had 3,000
That's what won
passing
him MVP. That's what won him
Yes.
MVP. Patrick Mahomes won MVP from throwing the ball, but he can't. Patrick Mahomes can run.
Yes.
Not as Lamar.
He's a better QB. No one would ever
No, he's
trade
not.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar
For
Jackson
Patrick-
with
Straight up.
Tyreek. Okay, hold on. Lamar Jackson with Tyreek Hill and Miko Hardman. It's game over.
No, that's the thing. It's Patrick Mahomes with the same Chiefs team. They have their record that like they did.
Patrick Mahomes made
Lamar Jackson with that same exact team. They go win at least 15 games in the first.
no.
At least.
Lamar,
They
no,
might even
not,
go undefeated.
Lamar Jackson is not better than Mahomes at throwing.
No.
So,
Yeah.
and
The only reason, okay, Lamar. It's not like Lamar doesn't have targets. He doesn't, but he has a few good receivers. He has Hollywood
Yeah.
Brown, but but okay. Imagine Patrick Mahomes with two Hollywood Browns, and then you have like
he would be just as good as Lamar Jackson on the Chiefs as
If
Patrick Mahomes on the Ravens.
Patrick Mahomes
you
was
give
on the
any-
Ravens,
if you
he
give
would
any-
not.
if you give any
Patrick
quarterback,
Mahomes would not
if you give any starting quarterback the job for Kansas City, they're
Yeah,
winning.
he made them good. Alex
That doesn't
Smith
make
was
Patrick
there.
Mahomes.
Alex Smith was there. He didn't get
But
to
did
the,
they have all the? Did they have McCall Hardman? Did they?
and whenever you,
They
Did
didn't. They only had
no,
one
they
receiver.
didn't.
But you can't really talk about Alex Smith because like you only had Tyreek Hill and Travis
and
Kelce.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
any.
But
Alex
they
Smith
still
was
made
a
it to
great
the playoffs.
You could literally give Stafford the Kansas City job and he'd win a Super Bowl.
No, not even
Yes,
close.
we're more like
It shouldn't even be called Ravens versus Chiefs.
It's more
It should be
just
called
Patrick
Patrick
Mahomes
versus
versus
Lamar
Mahomes.
Jackson. That's
We're
what it should
just
be.
Ravens.
the MVP is more important than one single.
That's basically what we're talking about. Okay, if
Wait, Petey, you were saying that you think the MVP is more important than a Super
No,
Bowl.
but if you're talking about one person,
No, we're talking about
we're talking about the entire team that's yes the Super Bowl. But now we are comparing Lamar Jackson to Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
but we're talking
We're
about
comparing those two people.
just saying how we have Mecole Hardman and Sammy Watkins
But-
and Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
if you give that to Lamar Jackson, he
would
win a
Guess
Super Bowl
what?
much
He
too.
better.
doesn't have it. That's called coaching problems. We
What do you mean?
drafted all of those. That's not our fault. Besides
Andy
Sammy
Reid-
Watkins.
What do you mean?
Andy Reid's been
The
coaching
coach
more
does
than
not.
Harbaugh
The
does.
coach does not draft. It's called general management. Why are you talking about that's good coaching? No,
Andy Reid is the one that
that's
drafted.
the coach. The coach does not draft.
Yes, he
That's what the
does.
general manager does.
He
No,
gets a choice, but doesn't
Then
make
what is the
he
point of
doesn't
a
make
general
the-
manager this?
Andy
What does
Reid
a
is the
general
one that
manager do?
drafts our players.
Nobody drafts
The general manager is the person on most
Who
teams that
drafts the
draft.
team?
But he listens to Andy Reid. Andy Reid.
Yeah, but who
is
makes the
person
final
that drafts
decision?
all these
Who makes the
people.
final decision?
Yeah, exactly. Every single team, the coach gets some type of input on here.
Yeah, I know. So like, we still haven't decided who's gonna win. I still think the Ravens are gonna
Ravens will win.
Even if
It's
it's
regular
not
season,
Ravens,
dude.
the Chiefs have a better team.
Okay, people are talking so much trash to Lamar Jackson for losing to the Titans. He's gonna have to make. He's trying to make a name for himself now.
Yeah, I don't think that's not. We're not. That could have had a.
That's motivation. That is motivation.
Yeah, I
Plain out.
agree. But I still
Patrick
think,
Mahomes was mad for losing to the Patriots in the AFC Championship. Next year, he has a mission to win the Super Bowl. Now
Yeah,
it's
and he did.
Lamar Jackson.
But you're talking about MVP. Would you ever trade?
Patrick Mahomes didn't win MVP.
Yes,
Super
he
Bowl
was
as
injured
MVP.
for 2 games.
And what Patrick Mahomes was fully healthy 2 years ago, still didn't make it to the Super Bowl.
That was his first year.
That was his second year. He's been coaching under
first
Alex
year
Smith.
starting.
Okay,
So-
Drew Brees. I mean, Lamar Jackson started 2 years ago too, and he still took him to the playoffs. And Joe Flacco started that season, and Lamar Jackson still took him to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Nothing different there.
but
He didn't
yeah,
even have Hollywood Brown. So what can you say there? He didn't have any
the Chiefs
receivers.
have the worst defense in the league.
Yeah,
what
that's
can you
for the
say
D
there?
floor. Huh?
What can you say there? The Ravens did not have the worst.
They still had a good offense. You could take it to a shootout still, can't you?
Yeah,
Lamar
but
Jackson, what do you do there?
what? I
2 years
thought
ago,
you're a
2
believer in
Let's
years
ask
ago.
my friend.
conference championship.
Let's ask my friend. Who do you think will win, the Ravens or the Chiefs? Let's ask it. Ready?
That's tough, but the Ravens will win.
See, my friend says the Ravens will win. So
Yeah,
obviously,
and
like,
okay,
my
you
friend
know
says
what?
the
You
Ravens
guys
will win. It's
think
three to
that the
one
Ravens
now.
will win,
Yeah,
but
it's 3-1 now, not 2-1. Me and Abed both
do you
say
guys
that.
think that the Ravens are better than the
It's
Chiefs?
still 2
Do you
to
think the
1.
Ravens are better than the Chiefs?
The Ravens are better than the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Then why didn't they win the Super Bowl or go to the
because-
Super Bowl?
Did the Chiefs play the Ravens?
Yeah, they did in the regular season, and they won twice.
that was like the
Wait, how
last
did-
game they lost
how
before
the heck-
going on a win streak for the rest of the year.
Well,
How the
guess
heck
what?
did they play them twice when they're not even in the same
No,
division?
they won. No, not twice
How
in the
they play
same
'em-
year, but they won back-to-back years. Like
Back to back, dude.
They were 2-2 by in like the 5th week, and then they went on a win streak
no,
for the
but
rest of the
explain,
year.
though. I want to go back to the playoffs though. Why? How can
We're
you
talking
say
about
that?
who will win this next season, not last season. This season.
Yes, but we are the best team. We still the same team.
You
Yeah,
were
but
the best
but
team.
the
You were
Ravens.
the best.
Dude,
People
the
have
Ravens
teams
added
have proven
Calais
that
Campbell.
teams have proven that they can beat you. You're not the best
Yeah,
team. Teams
I
have proven
agree,
that they can
but
beat you.
we're the
The
best team
Texans
though
could slap
overall.
you, dude.
Last year maybe. This year not so much.
No.
Okay, who's better? Calais
The
Campbell makes the Ravens better.
No,
Buccaneers can beat you. The Titans can beat you. Heck, the Packers could beat
We
you.
already who did the Titans add?
49ers could beat, huh?
Who did the Titans add?
They don't need to add anybody.
So then they're still the same team.
They beat you with if they added anybody, they would beat you. They beat you without anybody last year. They could have beaten you with Mariota at quarterback.
Guess what? Mahomes had almost 500 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. That was the game right after he dislocated his leg, like after he was healthy.
Yeah, and
we
then he
did all
popped
that,
it back
and we
into
still
place.
lost. You want to know why? Because we can't kick field goals.
If you put
Harrison Butker is the goat of kicking.
Yeah,
You
but
put-
our
he's
special
the
You
greatest
put Tyreek.
messed it up twice.
If you put Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman on the Dolphins, they're automatically playoff contenders.
No.
If you put him on anyone, if you put him on the
No.
Bengals, they automatically get to the playoffs.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
if you put those two on any team, that makes them
Okay,
playoff.
so why weren't the Buccaneers playoff contenders?
Because they didn't have anybody.
You don't think Chris
Jameis
Godwin
Winston
and
throws-
Mike Evans are as
Jameis
good as
Winston
Tyreek
averaged
Hill?
Jameis
5
Winston,
picks for
no,
a
literally,
game.
he had 30 touchdown passes, which is really good, but 30 interceptions.
Yes, but you just said that if you put on the Dolphins, I bet
The
Jameis
two of
Winston-
them,
They have Tua now. They would destroy him. Even if you put Ryan Fitzpatrick, all you
Okay.
gotta do is throw the ball up and he'll catch the ball for a touchdown.
Yes, but wait. Are you saying that you don't think Chris Godwin and Mike Evans are as good as Mecole Hardman
With
and Tyreek
Jameis
Hill?
Winston,
it's true.
Yes.
No, we're not taking
Jameis
away other
Winston-
people. Are we taking away other people? No, if you add those two players to any other roster without taking anyone else away on those teams.
You just said to the Dolphins. The Dolphins
No,
had
yeah,
no one.
put them to the Dolphins.
They had no one though.
Exactly. Put McCall
Right.
Hardman and Tyreek Hill on the Dolphins. They are playoff.
These are-
Tua had 2 first-round pick receivers.
Yeah.
Okay, he's used to good receivers. If you put Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, that's better than what they had. So they could probably win the Super Bowl with those teams for all I know.
But like you think that Tua with those people, you still have to you still have to be like really good.
Dude,
You
the
can't
Ravens
just-
are better.
It's not that easy.
The
Otherwise,
Ravens
every
win.
team would win.
That's it.
You could put Andy Dalton and Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman, he would win.
So why
A lot
did
of games.
you think Andy Dalton is better than Jameis Winston?
From touchdown pick ratio?
No,
Yeah.
just do you think he's better at throwing
No.
the ball?
Throwing the ball? Yeah, he doesn't throw as many picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his stats aren't as good. He didn't throw all his
Not
touchdowns.
everything.
Bro, that's
not
like-
everything.
that's like
saying that
saying-
everything
that's
is about
like
stats,
saying-
though.
That's like saying John O'Corn is
No,
better than
I'm just saying that.
Brandon
Jameis
Peters. That
Winston-
doesn't make any sense.
No, but do you agree that Chris Godwin and Mike Evans are as good as Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman?
No, not in a million years.
Who's better?
Tyreek Hill and Mecole
Are
Hardman.
you kidding?
Chris
Mike Evans is like
Mike Evans might be
already
like better.
Hall of Fame.
No, Mike
Okay.
Evans might be better than both of them, but not like those two together against Mike Evans.
Okay,
and
hold on.
They're better.
Okay, Mike Evans played for Texas A&M, obviously, so he had Johnny Manziel with him.
Johnny Manziel turned out wonderfully in the NFL.
I know, right? And then then you have if he had Johnny Manziel from college, they would be good. But if you have
college.
hold on, if he had Jameis Winston, he played with 2 Heisman winner quarterbacks, and he still hasn't done anything. Like,
are you kidding?
and he has size too. Nico Collins is a better 50-50 jump ball player than Mike Evans.
That's not true.
That is true.
No. Wait, Albay, you don't think 1,000-yard seasons for like whatever straight seasons is bad? You don't think that's doing anything?
And what did how many seasons did Tyreek Hill have 1,000 yards?
Probably like the last 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4.
Same as Mike Evans.
No, out of these 4 players that we're talking about.
You just said he only had it for 2 years. And then you said Tyreek Hill had 3 to 4 years.
No, I said Mike Evans has done it for multiple years.
If we're comparing every single one of those, Mecole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, Chris Godwin, and Mike Evans, out of all those, Mike Evans is the best.
Yes, probably.
But together, overall, like with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans versus Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman, Hardman and Tyreek Hill are better.
So you think Mecole Hardman is way better than Chris Godwin?
No, I'm saying that those two together are better than.
Yeah, but how? You're not adding up the math. If Mike Evans is better than...
There's no math to be said here.
Yeah, if Mike Evans is better than Tyreek Hill, right? Then that
he's not. He's not, though. He's not, though.
That's what Petey just said.
Dude,
Mike Evans is not better than Tyreek Hill.
It depends what you're like saying he's better at.
It depends if he has the quarterback situation is what
exactly. If Mike Evans is gonna have an amazing season.
If Mike Evans had a better, like, you can't be good if you have a quarterback that throws 38 touchdowns and 30 picks. That doesn't work out ever.
Yeah, if you ever have a quarterback,
but he still threw for a bunch of yards.
Yeah,
like,
but
he threw a bunch of picks.
He threw. How come the
You
Ravens?
know how many games they lost because he threw a lot of picks?
Exactly.
He probably threw more picks than Nathan Peterman. That doesn't make you don't do that.
For lots of yards. Like they could still make plays on the plays where he didn't throw a pick.
So you
right
think
now, this is final. Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs. That is final.
Okay, hold on. You think you think John O'Corn, those 5 picks against Michigan State, you still think that Donovan Peoples-Jones will have a good year? I mean, good game?
He could. For all we know how many possessions they have. What if the
they had so many possessions. That defense was destroying Michigan State. Brian Lewerke was on his back that whole game. But there was 7 turnovers that game.
Yeah, but
5 of them from O'Corn.
Do you think that having 60 yards receiving for 4 receptions and a touchdown is good?
Am I right? Okay, Will. Isn't this is basically the same situation that Michigan was in a couple years ago, right? They had John O'Corn at quarterback. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nico Collins was there. Donovan Peoples-Jones was there. Tariq Black was injured, but he came back later in the season.
It's all about the quarterback.
Wait, but how does that relate to what we're
Because you have John O'Corn and Jameis Winston. They're both throwing a lot of picks.
They're both it's the same scenario. The Bucs had really good receivers to surround Jameis Winston. But he was
30 touchdown passes is not bad.
It was
30.
You only play 13 games in a season if you make it to a bowl game.
30 touchdown passes is good. There's nothing taking away from that. But with 30 picks, that's absolutely trash.
That is, but that still means though that you had possessions where you scored a passing touchdown.
Exactly, but that's because
if he literally had if he had 10 picks less, they would have won way more games.
How is Mike Evans better than if you're talking trash about Jameis Winston?
because it's not about the quarterback that makes a player better. We're saying that the Cardinals are going to be super good because they have D-Hop.
No, we're saying because Kyler Murray actually has someone to throw to. So yes, they have D-Hop, but if you had Andy Dalton, you're still not going to be that much better.
Speed kills. End of story. Like if you have speed, you're
Yes,
automatically
everyone
winning
copies
at
the
something.
Chiefs.
How
Everyone
did we
copies
get
the
to,
Chiefs.
how do we get all the way from this to like we got
Okay,
to this?
no. The
We were at
bottom line
Ravens
is
versus Chiefs.
the bottom
Bottom
line
line
is
is the
you guys
Ravens
can
win.
say Ravens win.
The
The
bottom line
line
is
is
the Ravens win. You can't say anything
okay,
else.
but wait.
Bottom line, it's
Okay,
not
You
the
guys
Ravens
even
stadium too.
okay. If it was at Arrowhead Stadium, I might have said Chiefs.
Okay,
Exactly.
listen
At
though.
Raven Stadium
It's at Ravens Stadium. They win.
Okay,
at night.
you guys say Ravens win. So
You
that,
can
but the
say that the
bottom
Chiefs
line
won.
is,
You can say that the Chiefs won, but this is.
yeah, okay.
I'm not moving.
Whenever we see that everyone drafted speed receivers now, right? Am I right? Henry
Yeah.
Ruggs, all these people that aren't even like the best at catching were all drafted because of speed. So let's see if every team now can make the Super Bowl because they got good receivers. That's not
Tyreek
how it
Hill and
works.
But that's not what we're
Tyreek
talking
Hill,
about.
Nico Hardman are a different category than Henry
We're
Ruggs.
not
Okay,
talking about.
wait, but
Don't
you
you
think
dare
that?
They are
compare.
extremely good receivers.
What about
They
CeeDee
aren't
Lamb?
speed.
What about
They
CeeDee
aren't
Lamb and
pure
Amari
speed
Cooper?
though.
What about
Amari
CeeDee Lamb
Cooper's
and Amari
extremely
Cooper?
good though. Why are you comparing? We're not saying. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Okay, think of
How
this in
did-
Michigan. You have Shea Patterson, Nico Collins, like the same story, right?
College is completely different.
No, it's not.
Yes, you're playing against all these pro defenders compared to all these crappy people.
You need a quarterback that can deliver the
Dude,
ball.
I'm leaving this meeting. All I'm saying is final. I'm not leaving until we are, like, honestly, I'm leaving, but I don't even know what I'm saying.
You're
Okay,
making
that's
me
fine.
go crazy. You're making me go
Exactly.
crazy.
You guys
about
say
You are
Ravens.
making me go insane.
I'm just saying that Patrick Mahomes is better than Lamar. It's facts.
But not if it's at Ravens.
But not the team. Oh my
But you
dude.
guys just
The Ravens are.
what
The
makes the Ravens
would
better
beat the
than?
Chiefs. First of all, home field advantage. 2, they had a much better regular season last year. 3, they added Calais Campbell, which makes them a better team. Defense was one of their
Oh,
things
but
that,
do
like,
you agree that you think Calais Campbell makes them that much better of a team?
Yes, absolutely.
a solid
Calais
defensive player.
Campbell.
Dude,
Okay,
Is the reason
look at
that they're
look
better
at the
than
Rams. Look at the Rams a couple years ago. Literally, they had Aaron Donald, who was the defensive player of the year. That made them get to the NFC Championship. If they don't have him, then it's a totally different
Bro,
season.
they had
Okay,
Todd
hold on.
Gurley.
You keep bringing back Ravens and Titans from last year, right?
Who did?
Okay,
Who keeps
you
bringing
you
that up?
keep
You are.
bringing
You
that
I
up.
didn't bring
Right.
that up a single time in the last like 15 minutes.
Okay, but okay.
Wait, so you're telling me that this entire time you haven't said one thing about the Ravens and the Titans?
I said that earlier, but I didn't say that now.
We've been
Hold
doing
on.
this debate
That's
for
not keep bringing it up.
Okay, no, I
the
have something
Ravens
to
will
say.
beat the Chiefs, and that is it.
Okay, if the Ravens had Calais Campbell last year, Derrick Henry's yardage might have gone below because now you have a star left in. Am I wrong?
The Ravens are better than the Chiefs. They will win.
Why didn't they win?
I will pay you. I'll pay you $100 if the Chiefs win.
Wait, no, but
I will send you $100.
no, but Petey, did you think that the Ravens were better than the Chiefs last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody did,
but
including
they weren't,
you.
I will send you $100 if the Chiefs win. So you can send that to Andy Reid so he can buy 50 McDonald's hamburgers. You can have a good old time.
But that's not the point. You think that the Ravens were better
Ravens
last
will
year,
win.
but they weren't. It's facts that they weren't. They lost
The
to the
Ravens
Chiefs.
were a lot better team last year.
Okay, listen. Lamar Jackson did not play at the end of the season. Then you have a bye week, and then you face a hot
Hey, he
Tennessee
didn't have to
Titans
get the
team.
number
Huh?
one seed or whatever.
Yeah, I know. They were so good. They were so good that they clinched the number one seed
It cost
at
them,
the 3/4 of the way. Like they probably clinched the number one seed 12 games into the season.
It was 13, but still. The Ravens are better than the Chiefs, and I am.
That's fine. Go ahead. Say what you want, but I mean,
Are
whenever
you
people,
and PD gonna start a $100 bet?
no, I'm not making
No,
any
I'm not
bets.
betting. No.
I'm not making any bets.
I'll send that. I'm not betting, but I mean, if you're gonna say Andy Reid, I'll do it.
PD was
But
PD
I'd
was
be
like,
glad if
oh,
Petey wanted to send me $100 and I don't do anything in the bet.
Well,
But
then that's not
the
a bet.
point.
That's me paying you after.
Yes, but the
Chiefs.
Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Do you not understand? Whenever you win the Super Bowl, that means you were the best team.
Okay, the
You can't say
Rams won the Super. The Rams won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Next year, they didn't even make it.
Oh
to the
yeah, and by the way, Abe, I forgot to mention the Chiefs got a bye week too.
But
What do you have to say about that? They still won.
But he still played at the end of the season.
Dude, look at the
Ravens didn't have to make him sit out.
No, look at the Falcons a couple of years ago. They got to the Super Bowl. They were this close to winning, and then the next season they didn't do anything. How do you know that that's not like what the Chiefs are going to be like?
We don't, but
That's
we
what I'm saying.
do though.
How do you not know that that's not?
Both the Broncos and the Panthers made it to the Super Bowl next year. They're
They
just
were both
now.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Chiefs have consistently.
You can't just say that the winning Super Bowl.
Yes, but the Chiefs consistently have stayed the same with Patrick Mahomes. They've always had a good
No, they
record,
haven't.
and they've
What do you
always made
mean?
the playoffs.
Yeah, they might make the playoffs, but they won't beat the Ravens.
Okay, sure.
Man, you let Jared Goff beat you, and you let Jared Goff and Todd Gurley beat you. Okay, when he won MVP, he lost. Didn't he lose more games than he did last year? 2 years ago?
Exactly.
I mean, they lost.
Okay,
they lost
guys,
this.
listen. Stats are not as important.
Wait,
Not
but you
even
literally,
as important as
you
winning the
literally
Super Bowl.
counter. This is different than what you literally. We were talking about that Lamar Jackson was better. Like you were like, look at his stats. He doesn't have good passing yards.
No,
Now
I
you're
never
saying that
said
stats matter. Yes, you
Lamar's
did.
stats are insane.
No,
That's why he
you were
won
saying
MVP.
no. You said look at his passing
You
stats.
said Patrick Mahomes threw for 5,000 yards. Did
That's
you not
stats,
say
dude.
that?
He was injured even.
See, look, you're now bringing up stats. You just said stats
Exactly.
don't matter.
Stats don't matter.
I'm saying from a Super Bowl
You're saying
standpoint.
different things.
You guys are saying who's better. I'm saying from like a team standpoint.
Yeah, from
they
a
don't.
team standpoint, the Ravens are a lot better.
From a team standpoint?
Yes, from a team standpoint. Oh my gosh, dude.
But they didn't win the Super Bowl.
You
They
shouldn't
didn't
have
even
won
come
it.
close. They didn't even get to the AFC Championship. How are they
But-
a
oh my
better
God.
team?
They were. What do you mean they weren't close to winning going to the AFC Championship?
They got to the division round. At least
know,
get to
they're
the AFC Championship.
Okay, it's not like you guys didn't play.
You're making me go insane.
You guys played good in the divisional round anyway.
Exactly. You guys got.
We scored 57 points. Are you
Yeah, but
kidding?
that's after. That's after you let the Texans
51,
choke.
sorry. 51 points.
The Texans,
Right?
you
Okay.
guys got
The
lucky.
killed you.
The Texans went away from what was making them win the game.
Exactly. The
Guess
Texans,
what?
they
That's part
choked.
of football. I don't.
You're
that,
saying.
like, I don't know. Like, is it supposed to be that like everyone has to keep their lead? It goes on. It's not that like once a team has a lead, it's not over.
Look, like I feel like that Andy Dalton. It looks like he has a chemistry with Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he does. He didn't even celebrate with his team after the Super Bowl.
Where'd you get Andy Dalton from?
Yeah.
I mean, Andy Reid. I meant Andy Reid. We're not talking
Yeah.
about that.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
know. But the Chiefs will lose.
Guys, we're just
It
talking.
is a game at the Ravens. No, exactly.
Okay, look.
We're talking.
Okay, you know what?
Thank you everyone for coming to this
Kids Talk
to our
Sports
debate.